try and talk sense into him until you're blue in the face, for all the good it'll do. But while ye waste your breath, I'll be doing as I please on the Sea of Thieves.
But I can be merciful. Once I'm running the place, if ye swear an oath to follow the orders of your nefarious new pirate lord, you could become richer and more powerful than you've ever dreamed of. I'll leave ye to consider my offer. I have work to do.
Not so fast. I don't know where you've been, and I really don't care. But if you think you can just waltz back into my kitchen, you can think again. You turn up late for work, you don't wash your hands, you use up all my best ingredients. Worst of all, you feed my prime steak to a bunch of mangy mutts. And if there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who are kind to hungry animals. You're fired!
Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up pieces of 8. That's a map to the legendary... Gold's no good to me. That's a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. Only one in existence. If you really are a pirate, you won't want to pass it up. Hey now, supplies of the Legend of Monkey Island figurine set are still limited. So there's a long waiting list, and your name is not even on it. Hands... Gold's no...
Fate has brought us back together. I regret I could not summon you sooner, but things work differently in the Sea of the Damned. It took some time to devise a brew that will bring Guybrush to his senses. A potion that can convey the truth of the pirate life must be concocted using emblems of true pirate courage. The only way to acquire such things is to undertake the 3 legendary trials. Now that you have met with the legend of Monkey Island, I sense the pirate leaders may be willing to indulge you. Speak with them in the scum bar, then return to me. I'll be working on a drop of something special to help you on your way.
Gold's no...
This had better be worth interrupting our...
The governor granted you an audience? Well, this changes matters.
The Legend of Monkey Island doesn't waste his time with pirate wannabes.
That may be so, but nobody's gone through the trials in an age and lived to tell the tale.
Then it'll be their funeral, and all the more grog for us. Very well. With the governor's blessing, we shall begin the 3 legendary trials!
There are 3 devilishly difficult trials every pirate must undertake, inspired by the Legend of Monkey Island.
You must master the sword.
And the art of thievery.
And the quest.
The what?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin. We've been doing this for 33 years, and you're still as clueless as ever.
I have a very short attention span.
You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery, and gather proof that you've done it.
We prepared some documentation to help you on your way. And you can always ask us for advice.
Yeah, it's the least we can do for making the legendary trials so confoundingly impossible.
Now your first task will be clearing away this accursed fog. The fella can't see past his own beard out there.
Well, if it's cursed fog you want clearing away, I happen to have considerable experience in that regard. There was a time at Sailor's Grave where all were waiting.
Oh, not the lighthouse story again. Get to the point.
Very well. Ye must return to the Mojo shop and lay your hands on a mystical brew to dispel that infernal mist.
Is that all?
We could have told them that, you dim-witted decoration.
Everyone's a critic.
Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy... Nope, the Tri-Island... I heard there was this one ship where the crew... Well, anyway, what do I look like? Oh, and before you ask... That's privilege. Of course it's... What parrot?
Do you bring news? You are undertaking the 3 trials? Excellent. Then you'll be needing this list. I have foreseen much that will aid you in the trials. Even in his slumber, Guybrush will be able to assist you.
Ahoy there, Fancy Pants. Welcome back, Fancy Pants. I hope you brought... Not unless you've got something real valuable to use as collateral, but I do have a few spare notes of credit lying around, if you can get one signed by someone in good standing. Someone like the governor. We'll talk.
So once you get fired, you'll then run into the town and head to the Mojo Jojo room. Now, as you head into the town, you'll see this guy over here is now selling a treasure map for 1,000 pieces. Like, don't worry, you don't have to collect coins on this one. Thank God. But you will need to talk to him and use his very final option, what you can trade for that map. You have to make sure you talk to him and do that dialogue. But head into the Mojo Jojo room right over here and go ahead and speak. Once you get your quest book updated, now we're going to head back to the gym, and now you're going to buy big potion to remove. The lookout is areas for this map, all those things. You go ahead and go speak with Karina, and she will make a special potion to remove the fog. And this will only...
Ahoy there, Fancy Pants. Welcome back, Fancy Pants. Well, I'll be. You actually got it signed. That'll do nicely as store credit. Now take your time and look around. I'm open all hours.
Hey, I remember you. Nope. Hey, hey.
Let me guess. You see those fans? I probably... I wouldn't worry if you decide... He's the most... Well, of course, you see those...
You lost? It's been a while. But if you don't have the generals... Well, you won't find yourself... Yeah, here's some... That'd be good. Other than the gut, she's pretty...
Gold's no good to me. A trade? Maybe I could. The shelves in that...
Helemaal terug naar het gloeiende teringhuis. Altijd fijn zoiets. Even kijken hoe het staat met de chat. Dikke prima. Het zou wel eens niet topkwaliteit zijn. Jongen. Even kijken. Kijk, die moet ik hebben.
Is that one of the governor's famous sea charts? Okay, you got a deal. The treasure map is yours. Nobody else wanted it anyway.
Return to me when you... Now you are almost ready for what lies ahead. But I have one last gift to bestow. I have used the last of your root beer, along with many other strange and dangerous ingredients, to brew a magnificent mojo potion of unrivaled potency. Now it is time to dispel the mist that cloaks us from those in your world. Take my potion to the island lookout and pour it into the fire. Set Melee Island free.
Okay. Ik moet helemaal niet wegbrengen. Wat een gezeik. Nou.
Yikes! What did you do? What's happening?
Was there ever a real troll here? Probably not. But if someone's willing to go that far just for a herring, I don't want to make them angry.
Oh, for the day I'm having. I suppose I should have known the bridge to Smirk's place would be impassable, and that LeChuck's crew would be waiting for me. Fortunately, I was already in a really foul mood, so had a few choice insults in mind to throw them off balance before they could surround me. It didn't take long before my trusty tree branch was reduced to matchwood, but I had one more ace up my sleeve. Good to know the root beer approach still works. This fog, though, it's more than a spot of sea mist, and it's closing in around me. It won't be long before the whole island's swallowed up. And if that happens... I'm sorry, Guybrush. I have to save myself before I can save you. At least you'll be safe here, in Dreamland. Have you got... Puppy did. What?
I love visiting the circus. But after meeting the Fettuccini brothers, I think I prefer to stay in the audience.
Wacht even. Oké. Dan zeker doen.
Can't believe what I'm hearing. You are so irresponsible.
I never expected to take part in a traveling circus, but Alfredo and Bill talked me into becoming a human cannonball. I can still taste the gunpowder.
Pieces of egg? We don't have that kind of money.
Won't you relax? Nobody is actually going to succeed at this. It's impossible. They'll try, they'll fall, the audience will laugh, and everyone will be happy.
We don't know that it's impossible. And we can't possibly test it ourselves.
Here, stop being such a meathead.
Fishhead?
Toady?
Whistle?
Shush! We have company.
Welcome! Come in! Your timing could not be better. How would you like a chance to win a prize?
A grand prize?
A glorious grand prize?
Of 10,000 pieces of eight?
Or thereabouts.
By being the first to try our death-defying...
But perfectly safe, huh?
Melee Island Spectacular!
The latest, greatest creation of the amazing, acrobatic...
Fabulous, flying, phenomenal!
Fettuccini Brothers!
That's us!
When you are ready to become a superstar, talk to my brother Bill about your costume.
And my brother Alfredo to go through the routine. We'll be ready when you are. You have to be in costume to take part in the Melee Island Spectacular. Have you never been to the circus? All of the most well, you...
So, once you're in after that, then... do it! I hope you have a head for heights. Can you find your way?
You can ring the starting bell if you want to try again.
You can do it!
You're almost there.
Get to the next bed. Get to the cannon!
Love this part. And the crowd goes wild.
I told you it wasn't impossible. Now what do we do?
Hey, come over here, Prego. We need to talk about your prize. Now, see here. I know we said that the grand prize was 10,000 pieces of 8, but...
But we forget to mention the administration fees.
We did? Oh, we did! And the mandatory Tri-Island Entertainment tax.
Cannon maintenance charges.
Custom cleaning.
Voluntary compulsory contribution to the Melee Island Circus Orphans Foundation.
And the freight charges. So taking all of that into the account...
Your prize totals 404 pieces of 8. I'm so jealous.
Go head to the big mountain outside the circus, and you're gonna head left down the road and across the bridge until you get to the ships. You can't really miss it. As you run up to the area here, you will see is the barrel right in the middle. This is a nightmare spot that you want to sit on. Just like this. Make sure you go ahead and clean it. Once you've done that, you look to your right. There is a road over
This is where I purchased my first ever pirate ship, the mighty Sea Monkey. Well, actually, it wasn't all that mighty, but it had a lot of personality.
Just wild guy.
explain everything about the ship we took. The next ship is this one over here. You just go to the side over here and ask him about this vessel over there. And let him talk and explain this one. Once you're done with that one, you'll head over to the next for sale sign right over here. And I'll stand about this vessel right over here. And then the final ship, this one over here, you're going to interact with this for sale sign and I'll stand about this vessel. Once you've interacted with all four ships, you can go ahead and speak to him in front of his door again and ask him about his cheapest ships right at the bottom. And then ask him to purchase the headless monkey. And now we're going to head to the person in question. So look ahead where all the ships are facing and we're going to go up this hill this way. You'll see on the left there is a zip line going across to that island. That's the one we're going to take. So go ahead, run up to it and take the zip line across just like this. And then you're going to head up this pathway just like this. Just follow me. Just keep following this pathway. Right over here, it does go for a little bit. You will see there is an arrow in the distance over there, a bright green arrow that you cannot miss. We're going there. Now before you go ahead and use this zip line to Hook Island, we're actually going to go sit on this rock over here as part of it.
Howdy, the name's Stan, like on the side, and my day just got 10 times brighter now that you're here. You don't need to say anything. I can tell you've heard all about the amazing treasure in my possession. Well, just between us, the rumors are true. Each and every one of the beautiful boats you see here is a true treasure. That's the Stan S. Stanman guarantee. So tell me, How can I make you the deal of a lifetime? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi? Trust me, I want you to leave here happy. Why not start by taking a look around? If you have any questions, I'll be right with you. I'm on my way. I'll just be squeezing past now. Ah, this is one of our compact models, but what she lacks in capacity, she makes up for in convenience. Her star feature is the drink dispenser attached to the back. Why sail all the way to a tavern just to fill your tankard when you can have grog on demand? Unfortunately, I can't sell this one right away. Some lout jammed a doubloon in the coin slot and we're waiting on replacement parts. Such a pity. I'm really getting a workout today. You can simply smell the history rolling off this beauty. Unfortunately, her logbook was heavily water damaged, so she's as mysterious as she is lovely. I bought her at a discount because none of her cannons are operational, but that makes her perfect for a pleasure cruise. Don't forget your old pal Stan. Magnificent, ain't she? This is one of the most notorious and fearsome ships across the whole of the Caribbean. And definitely not an unlicensed copy. I know what you're thinking. How'd Stan get a hold of a beauty like this? Well, I'm afraid a good entrepreneur never reveals trade secrets. What matters is that she's the fastest ship on the waves and guaranteed 100% free from cursed animals. Though I gotta say, she doesn't come cheap. Wow, you really get around. Hey, how about a little breathing room? You have a keen eye, friend. That's the Headless Monkey, as featured in Great Shipwrecks of Our Century, a very prestigious catalog of naval calamity. According to the logbook, she was sunk, salvaged, restored, crewed, sailed, scuttled again, and now she exists as some kind of weird ghost galleon. I don't know how or why, I just know that it makes her a truly special ship. Lightweight, nimble, slightly transparent. She's got it all. Step aside, please. Time is money. When you've made a decision, I'll be here. I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. Take all right. Our top of the line, that's economics. An example of our, that's why, perhaps we can
Speak to him in front of his door again, and ask him about his cheapest ships right at the bottom. And then ask him who purchased the Headless Monkey. And now we're gonna head to the person.
Sorry, but I couldn't possibly divulge that kind of confidential client information. All right, take it easy. If you must know, it was purchased by a guy named... He told me that some unfortunate circumstances require him to set sail. And listen, I've got a reputation. Tell you what, if you hurry, you...
Questions, look ahead where all the ships are famous. And each this one over here, and you'll be sitting on here for your... Once you're here, you're gonna go straight up to the house, and you're gonna go open up the door. As you enter the house, on the right, there is a barrel over here next to this door. You'll be sitting in here for your next memorable spot.
Hook Island, home to my old shipmate Meathook. That's a very flashy sign for someone who says they hate visitors.
If you're here to be amazed by
After
the
LeChuck
natural
kidnapped
wonders
Elaine,
of
I came here and
Meathook's
asked Meathook to join my
astonishing
crew.
animal attractions,
Convincing him I should be the
you're
captain
too
was
late.
weirder than I expected.
We're out of business, and soon I'll be out of here for good.
And ask him about the headless monkey right at the bottom. Now he's going to want you to fix up the cage, this one over here, and you're going to pull out all these cutlasses, as you can see, on the left, on the cage, and on the right. Remove all of these. Just go ahead and pull them out one by one. You will need wood to repair these. If you have wood, great. If you don't, you can go outside the house to the left, and you'll see left again, there is a little like wood chopping section where you can pick up some planks to do the repairs. So go ahead and repair up those spots. In order to get a piece of wood for the lever, we're going to have to exit the house and go to the right. You'll see in this forest over here, right up to where that like fiery section is, we will be able to take off a stick off of this tree like this right over here. Just hold F to break it off. And of course, all you have to do is go take this to the lever in the house. So go ahead and attach this to the lever, just like that. Nice and easy. Now we'll be able to open up containers in his house looking for banana grease. So open up the different containers and look for it. It'll always be random one of 4 containers within the house. For me, it was at the foot locker at the base of his bed. And then go ahead and give him the concentrated banana grease. In order to find the shanty, you will have to go to his bed and look underneath his pillows right over here. Move the pillow like this, grab the scrap of music, and this will give you a new song that you can play called Summon the Beast. So go ahead and whip out an instrument, any of your choice, like a banjo, hold right click, press F to go more, until you find the song called Summon the Beast, and have it loaded. Now we're going to go right, and we're going to go through the forest outside the house along this pathway. So just go along with me over here, through the forest. You'll see there's this pathway over here where you can see the ocean. We're going to go right, up here, just like this, follow along here. You can't get lost, honestly. It's super easy. Once you get around this corner, you'll see there is a nice shadow of a great beast, and you're just going to play the song. Just play the song until the beast comes towards you. Alright, so now you're going to pick up the beast, and you're going to hold left click to pet the beast so that you can get the commendation for tickle the beast. Do it as long as it takes until the commendation shows up, because the first time I did it, it didn't show up immediately, so I had to pet it for like a few more seconds. And then go back to this guy's house. He really loves the parrot, by the way. This is his favorite thing. And also, by the way, we're going to have to call Peter about what I'm going to do next, because you have to put it in the cage and press that thing. That is not animal abuse at all, Meathook. Not at all. Now he's going to give you the bill of sale for the ship, and you can go ahead and return to Stan. Make sure it says quest book updated, though, before you leave. And we're going to...
I already told you. Sorry, but you, even if you... Wow. Okay, first things first. We need to fix up that cage. Get rid of those broken cutlasses and find some planks to repair the door. I bet there are plenty lying around outside. Oh, mother of pearl! The lever that shuts the door is broken. We'll need some kind of handle to repair it. Something... Okay, listen up. This next part is of the utmost importance. I need you to bring me some concentrated banana grease. It has to be the banana kind. You got that? Ha! You found it! This stuff goes great with a bowl of the captain's crunch. Bossing you around is giving me an appetite. All that's left now is to capture the beast. Its lair is in a cave near here. but you'll be torn apart if you go in unprepared. Lucky for you, there's a shanty that helps to quell its murderous rage. I have the tune written down, somewhere. Don't just stand there. Get it back in the cage and shut the door. I don't believe it. You had the guts, the courage, the sheer audacity to face down the beast in its lair and wrestle it back into captivity. And you're still alive. Now I can rebuild my shattered dreams and make this place the tourist trap it was always destined to be. Here, take my bill of sale. I don't need a ship anymore. I'm staying right here on Hook Island to guard the beast and rake in the silver.
And he's going to talk about all of these different things, and you'll just have to let him talk about each one. It's going to take some time. Eventually, he'll walk all the way over up to this cupboard, and you'll go ahead and speak to him and ask him if it's big enough to play hide and seek. And I guess you guys can figure out where this is going. Yep, this is this is going where you think it's going. And then all you have to do is look at the key and lock him in. Nice. Once he's in the cupboard, all you have to do is actually just go to the side over here where it says push Captain Woodrow. There we go. This is a commendation. We need to do this. This is not murder. This is okay. This is fine. Think about what we did to that parrot. This is fine. I guess that solves that. Now you just turn around. You're gonna go over here behind the grog machine. You'll see the key is hanging on the wall. Steal the key. Go ahead and open up the door. Inside the room on the left on the table, you'll be able to pick up stats and sales ledger. You're gonna have to page through it until you see the special note right at the end over here, the bottom right. It says left 3, right 4, left 3. You will have to memorize this. This is different for everybody's game. And you're gonna turn around and you're gonna see the save over here. So it's left 3, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, and then lift 3. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. It opens up. You can go ahead and grab the Idol of Many Hands. Once you have this, wait for the portal to appear and give this to Karina through the portal like that. And there we go. Alright, so now we're going to do the Trial of the Sword. So look where all the ship.
If you hurry, you could probably still catch... Whoops! Well, aren't you the shrewd negotiator? Congratulations! And now that you've got a ship, it's time to talk about all the extra features you'll be needing. We've been getting some great deals in stock. Would you mind getting out of my way? Ooh, now I really shouldn't have left these on display. They're actually reserved for a very important client who's one of my most loyal customers. But you know what? I really feel like we've bonded today. There's a genuine connection forming between us. That's why I couldn't bear to see you go into battle without these cannons. I just don't know how I'd live with myself. If you want them, they're yours. Or did you have a different purchase in mind? These are bargains from You know, nothing screams pirate like standing at the helm of your ship, gripping the wheel tightly as you steer this way and that. But tell me, have you thought what would happen if that wheel suddenly exploded, skewering you with 1,000,000 deadly shards? I've seen it happen. That's why I always keep at least one of these in stock. You're not just buying a new wheel, you're buying peace of mind. You can't put a price on that. Now, has anything else caught your eye? Ooh, one of these beauties caught your interest. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Stan, my ship already has a capstan. But you know what she doesn't have? She doesn't have a bona fide obsidian capstan with improved ratcheting, easy glide rotational action, and custom grip intensifiers, of course. You've heard the saying, weigh anchor. Well, this, my friend, is the only way to anchor. What else can I show you today? What else can I show you? Now this is an item for the discerning ship captain. Why cram all your outfits in a moldy old clothing chest when you could store them in style? That's solid wood from a... sure, absolutely. There, see? Plenty of room to hide. And I'm waving my arms around, too. In fact, now that I think about it, I think you could fit an entire crew in here. Maybe add a little table, some seating. Really carve yourself out some personal space aboard ship. It can be so important to take 5 minutes of you time, you know? It's so warm and cozy, I almost don't want to leave. But if I stay in here, who's going to sell you this cupboard? Uh-oh, looks like we've run into a little technical issue. Nothing I can't handle, just give me a second. Hey, can anyone hear me?
Twee links, 3 rechts, 1 links.
Despite some questionable methods, you have claimed the Idol of Many Hands from its hiding spot. I shall use it to pep the potency of my potion. The legendary trial of treasure huntery still lies ahead. Do not be fooled by its name. It's a challenge that will test your knowledge of these unfamiliar shores. Do not be discouraged by the legendary trial of the sword. Out in the forest, someone waits to guide your blade on its path to glory.
Facing down that way over there. Remember that house we ran across earlier? We're actually gonna go and enter the house. As you get to the house over here, first off, we're gonna look to the right. You'll see there's an inkwell and a rock that we can sit on. That is another memoir that you need to collect for the commendation. Just go ahead and sit on it. And then we can go ahead and we can go off first of all, right over here. Go ahead and speak to Captain Stark to start your sword training.
The home of the fearless Captain Smirk. He has a few bad habits, but there's almost nothing he doesn't know about sword fighting.
Mighty pirate sword that you have equipped. If you don't have equipped, equip it here and present it by pressing F while holding it out. Inside his house, you're going to look at the back right over here of this cage, and you're going to sit on this for the next memoir location. And then speak with Captain Smirk to begin your training. Alright, so now you're going to get an update to your quest book, so you're going to have to open it up, and you'll see there will be a map that looks exactly like this. Now, the red swords that you see are the locations we're going to have to go in order to battle other swords people, so that you can learn all of the insults and all of the retorts.
What do you want?
Once you've learned all of them, which is going to give you the commendation for Swordmaster, I think, you will then be told to challenge the Swordmaster and led to the location where to do that. But first, you have to learn all the insults. So outside Captain Smirk's house, there is a zip line. Remember when we went to Hook Island, we took the zip line over here, and we're going to go across to this section. So the ships are there, we're landing over here. This is actually where the first Red Swords location is. So if I go ahead and I whip out my map, you'll see it's the first one there above the ships on the right-hand side. And once you get here, you'll see the lantern will go green, and Moray's skull will appear in a bush like this. And this will happen in every single location that you travel to as you find them. And all you have to do is talk to Moray and select the final option for fighting. This will spawn a pirate to fight you. And then you'll go ahead and fight the pirate until they start speaking so that you can go ahead and use your insults. So he said an insult, I'm here to take your life. That is an insult, right? So I can retort. I actually don't have the retort for that insult. So I can answer with anything. It doesn't matter. He will then kind of just, kick my ass a little bit. But it's fine. I learned a new insult. That is what you gotta do. You gotta learn 10 insults and then 10 retorts. So pick a random option. It does not matter. You will take some damage and then you will continue fighting. You see, now he used my sword play will amaze you. We do know the retort for this. If you get this wrong, however, you're wasting a lot of your time because you want to try stay alive as long as possible. And the reason I'm going to help you with this is, or the way I'm going to help you with this is going to show you all the answers on screen right now, so you can see all of the insults on the left-hand side and all of the retorts that are correct on the right-hand side. So if somebody uses an insult like the swordplay will amaze you, you got to be like, yeah, I'm amazed you've lost it this long. If you don't have the right retorts, you have to pick another one because that's a new insult that you learned. And when you're fighting the person and you have to use an insult, you need to use insults that you don't have the retorts for because they will teach you, if that makes sense. It is a bit of trial and error, but it will take some time. So now he's going to say, if I have something to say, now I'm going to use an insult towards him. Now, we know when he said, I'm here to take your life, we actually don't know what the correct retort is for that, right? So I'm going to be, I'm here to take your life. And this is shown in yellow so that it helps you along as well. And you'll see he says, it's about time you got one. That is the correct retort to say when somebody says, I'm here to take your life, as you can see with the list on screen. So you're going to lose this fight, and he is going to disappear. Now, Moray will disappear, and you will not be able to redo this fight, so you should know that that's a thing. And now you're going to proceed along the pathway, so essentially just along this road, following the road from here. As you can see on my map, you're just going to follow this pathway, finding all of them, and learning all of the insults as you can. And once you get to the end and you learn all 20 retorts and insults, which you can track if you hit tab, go to your pirate log, reputation, go into Tall Tales, and then the quest for Guybrush. If you hover over the Swordmaster commendation right over here, you'll see I've learned 20 out of 20 before. You have to do this in order to progress. And in case you're wondering, if you don't get it in time after defeating all of these, you can begin at the beginning again. So if you do all of the other ones on the map, you will be able to come exactly to this one again and learn them if you missed them. That's what we had to do the first time around because I took way too long to understand the mechanics behind this insult fight. Once you know you've done enough insults and retorts, Moray will tell you about you being ready to face the Swordmaster. You will see in your quest book, you will have this page over here, and I'm going to tell inside.
Well, yeah, well, who do you think cut down? Because I thought maybe I could keep away. Now let me listen. What business have you do, huh? If that is. That's what I wanted to see. A blade fit for the legend of Monkey Island. I guess you can come inside.
This is where I began my journey to challenge the Swordmaster. Just looking at all this training equipment makes my muscles sore.
I remember the day Guybrush Threepwood came knocking on my door. Just like you did. I thought he was a wimpy little maggot who wouldn't last 10 seconds against the Swordmaster. But now, he's the legend of Monkey Island and a role model for pirates everywhere. Just goes to show what you can accomplish if you believe in yourself. Now, I'm sure you're a big fan, and the idea of facing a living legend churns your guts up inside. Well, I say you've got to face that fear and use it to make you stronger. Just want you to know I don't do this with just anyone, but I'm gonna put you up against the legendary machine. I think we can skip the basics. You've come this far, and any pirate can swing a lump of metal around. It's not just what you do, it's what you say that matters. Let's start simple. Use your sword to block the machine's attacks. I attack, you defend. That's how this part works. Now it's your turn. Attack the machine. But what if, while we were fighting, I were to suddenly say, "My swordplay will amaze you"? That wasn't a retort. When I say, "My swordplay will amaze you," you should come back at me with something like, "Yeah, I'm amazed you've lasted this long. My turn to attack." Let's try another. My deeds are spoken of worldwide. No, try something more like... Well, everyone loves a good joke. My turn to attack. Let's try another. My swordplay will amaze you. Come at me again. That's more like it. Now, try insulting me. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Don't just stand there. Swing that sword of yours. You've learned everything I can teach you. All you can do now is get out there and learn as many insults as you can. Here's a map with locations that are popular among sword fighters. Go and pick some fights. When you're ready to challenge the Swordmaster, you'll know it. As for me, I should probably fix up the machine. It's been a long time since it's taken such a beating. Now go on! Get out of here!
Cower, mortal, for you have strayed into the presence of Murray, the demonic... Oh, it's you again. That useless body you found for me got smashed to pieces. Talk about shoddy craftsmanship. Well, I washed up on a beach. There was this whole thing with a hermit crab before I gnawed my way up a vine to freedom. I won't bore you. Anyway, now that you're here, you can provide me with some entertainment. Spots like this are great for sword fighting contests. Did you come here to talk? I smell another sword fight. Let's see how cruel you can be.
Prepare to be humiliated! I've met pigs that are scarier than you. I'm gonna enjoy this.
I don't get it.
My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
They're starting to weaken.
I wasn't ready. Ain't you got something to say? Oh, glad to hear you stay in touch with your parents.
Pull yourself together.
I'm the greatest fighter on the seas!
If they hit you again, it's all over.
Stay.
Now's my chance. This is too easy. I quit.
I guess we're about done here. Did you come here to talk? Time for another fight. Remember, be fearless, be relentless, and be insulting.
On guard! Ain't you got something to say? Too bad you met me on dry land.
Banter like that never hurt anybody.
No one has faced me and lived. Come here, you!
Barely even offensive.
swordplay will amaze you.
One more, and you're finished. You might not be completely useless after all.
I wasn't ready.
Ja, ik doe ook. Oh, geen pamper.
Wat?
Geen pamper zeker.
Jawel.
Stop messing about
Okay.
and taunt me. With breath that bad, I'm not surprised. Yeah, there's no sport fighting you.
Looks like you could use some more training. Did you come here to talk? It's sword fight time. Let's see if your comments are more cutting than your cutlass.
Think you can beat me? Let's find out. I've met pigs that are scarier than you.
They're starting to weaken.
I don't know what to say. Ain't you got something to say? Oh, yeah?
Now you're getting it.
That was a low blow. This is insult sword fighting, you know.
This could be a victory.
Too bad you met me on dry land.
Is that the best you can do?
My swordplay will amaze you. Now's me chance.
Is that the best you can do?
I'm the greatest fighter on the seas.
This is your last chance. They're starting to weaken.
I wasn't ready. I demand a rematch.
Don't let this go to your head.
don't get it in time, miss them. That's what we had to do the first time. You will see in your quest book, you will have this page over here, and I'm going to be on this road, and we're going to be heading this direction. In case you didn't know, it night, miss them. If you don't get it in time after defeating all of these, you can begin at the beginning again. So if you do all of the other ones on the map, you will be able to come exactly to this one again and learn them if you missed them. That's what we had to do the first time, because I took way too long to understand the mechanics behind this insult fight. Once you know you've done enough insults and retorts, Ray will tell you about you being ready to face the Swordmaster. You will see in your quest book, you will have this page over here, and I'm going to tell you exactly where to find this location, to find where to fight the Swordmaster. Now head to the part of the map where you can hide these ladders and stuff over here, where the circus is literally in front of you, that way over here. We're going to be on this road, and we're going to be heading this direction, in case you didn't know is north. So follow with me right this way. You will see there will be a little bit of a painting hut on the left over here. So from this painting place over here, we're going to look to the right, and you will see this.
Did you come here to... I smell another sword fight. Let's see how cruel you can be.
Prepare to be humiliated! I'll wipe the floor with you. Now's my chance.
Was that it?
My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
They're starting to weaken.
I can't think straight. You won't win without a good insult. I hope you're better at cleaning than you are at fighting.
That was pathetic. Try harder.
Need to catch your breath?
This is your last chance.
Come here, you. Yeah, there's no sport in fighting you.
I guess we're about done here. Did you come here to talk? Here comes another battle. The hurtful remarks, the soul-crushing observations, they sustain me.
You'll rue the day we cross paths. Well, say something. Only from laughing at you.
Come on, put your back into it.
I'm here to take your life.
Don't let them intimidate you.
I'm the greatest fighter on the seas!
This doesn't look good.
Oh, the anguish. Oh, the suffering.
I wasn't ready! Stop messing about and taunt me! It's about time you got one! This is too easy! I quit!
Better luck next time. Did you come here to...
It's sword fight time. Let's see if your comments are more cutting than your cutlass.
Prepare to be humiliated. Need to catch your breath.
They're speechless.
Hey, no fair! I see a sword, but I don't hear insults. Oh, yeah?
Yes, yes, keep going.
That really hurts. I see a sword, but I don't hear insults.
Now for the final strike.
Hey, shut up!
You might not be completely useless after
was
all.
a low blow. They got me!
Don't let this go to your head.
Did you come here to... It's sword fight time. Let's see if your comments are more cutting than your cutlass.
Think you can beat me? Ha! Let's find out. No one has ever beaten me in combat. Gotcha!
Was that it?
My deeds are spoken of worldwide.
Yes, yes, keep going.
I wasn't ready. Stop messing about and taunt me. Oh, so this is your first time.
Remember your training.
You're not fit to lick my boots.
This is your last chance.
I see an opening. Yeah, there's no sport in fighting you.
You need some better insults. Did you come here to time for another fight? Remember, be fearless, be relentless, and be insulting.
I'll never turn down a good fight. I came here to be insulted. I'll be scraping you off mine shortly.
Come on, put your back into it.
You're not fit to lick my boots.
That was truly devastating. I loved it.
I don't know what to say. You won't win without a good insult. That's not true.
That was truly devastating. I
That was
loved
so
it.
cruel. I see a sword, but I don't hear insults.
You've almost got them.
Only from laughing at you.
Banter like that never hurt anybody.
Need to catch your breath.
This is your last chance.
That was so cruel. No, you win this round.
I've seen enough. You might just be ready to face the Sword Master without being totally annihilated. Her location is a closely guarded secret, but I stole some instructions that should help you find her. Try and ignore the bite marks. Now go, challenge the Sword Master, and bring them to their knees with a relentless barrage of your most merciless insults.
Swordmaster. You will see in your quest book you will have this page over here, and I'm going to tell you exactly where to find this location, where to find the Swordmaster. Now head to the part of the map where you have these ladders and stuff over here, where the circus is literally in front of you, that way over here. We're going to be on this road, and we're going to be heading this direction, in case you don't know, is north. So follow with me right this way. You will see there will be a little bit of a painting hut on the left over here. So from this painting place over here, we're going to look to the right, and you'll see there's an entrance to the forest. Now this is also where the first treasure quest starts as well, but first we're going to do the Swordmaster fight. So go ahead and follow along with me here. We're going to walk here. We're going to take the first right that you see, just like this. First right, you see there's a log that covers a little bit of a ravine. We're going to go across it, and we're going to go like this, and immediately we're going to turn to the left. You'll see there's a sneaky little left path down there, not those two over there. It's this left one over here. Follow along right here. Go along with me just like this. Keep following. This should lead you to a campsite like this if you did it correctly. Keep following along the pathway to the left, go around the corner, and around here still, just like this. Keep following. This should lead you to a campsite like this if you did it correctly. Keep following along the pathway to the left, go around the corner, and around here still, keep following, keep going along this pathway. There'll be another log that we go across, just like that. And we're going to keep going through the bush, just like this. You'll see a bunch of yellow flowers. And in this section, there is a ghost that's going left, but we're going to go to the right. And on this side, you will see there is a sign. This is what we're looking out for. And you'll see there is a broken down bridge, right? So behind the sign is actually a switch. So go ahead and activate the switch to raise the bridge. You'll also see there is a journal next to this tree on the rocks right over here, which you can go ahead and read.
More company. I think I'll take care of you myself. This'll be a good, clean fight. No more! No more!
My wisest enemies run away at
People tremble whenever I speak.
Even before they smell your breath.
Leave me alone! This fight is going swimmingly! Leave me alone! I've never been so insulted!
My sword.
Ritchie's done for! We're the only ones left! We give up, you win!
That should send LeChuck a message. Don't mess with the legend of Monkey Island. Or his friends.
Now looking back at Carla, if you turn around and
Well, this sure wasn't how I expected things to go. But now you can tell the pirate leaders you fought with the Swordmaster. Nobody ever said it had to be on different sides.
And this medallion will be your proof. If you're trying to complete the 3 trials, you'll need it. It seems LeChuck suspects something of our plans, but he'll not prevent us from creating a truly magnificent mixture, and Carla's medallion will play its part. The legendary trial of treasure huntery still lies ahead. Do not be fooled by its name. It's a challenge that will test your knowledge of these unfamiliar shores.
here, we're gonna go up and to that log bench over there. You're gonna jump on the side here just to get here, and you're gonna sit on the bench to get a memoir spot, which is going to count for your accommodation, just like that.
Home of Carla the Swordmaster. I don't know anyone who's ever been inside. I guess nobody around here.
This is going to give you several treasure maps along the way to find a final piece for the trial of the quest. Right now we're at the Sword Monster's tent over here, but we're going to actually just turn around and we're going to go back to the way we came. It's going to be in the same forest behind us, right behind the log bridge. So just follow across here. Remember where we saw that ghost? That was through these trees area over here. We're just going to go through this little area here on the right. And you'll see he's digging over there. That's actually where we're going to dig up the treasure that we need. The first clue, the first page is to start like the next treasure map. Go ahead and open the chest and take the pages out. You don't need the chest. This will give you this page in your quest book that you will need to find and follow. I'm going to help you do this very, very easily. Before we leave this area, you should see this spot over here with this ink well on the floor. You can see for the spot looking.
This is the exact spot where I discovered the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. I still have it in a drawer. Somewhere.
And now we're just going to exit the forest and go back to where that painting easel, where all those painting supplies were. So right over here where you see Lookout Point, you see the ladders over there, you see the eisel tent over here, and you see the entrance to the forest over here. This is where we're starting with the first treasure puzzle. So from this location, we're going to... head north that is required. That is going to be right by this rock on the floor. Very, very easy to do. This little journal over here on this rock, in case you want to...
As a former governor and frequent...
That is where it is. Go ahead and read it for the final one. And then go back and head up the hill again to the lamppost over here, and this is where we're going to be heading north along this pathway. You'll see step 2 of the book says knives pointing this way, so we follow the knives. Step 3 says we got to find a wagon. Here's the wagon. Step 4 says there are 2 dead trees right over here. We're going to walk through this, and you'll see there is a fishing post at the bottom over here, and we basically dig right in front of the fishing rod over here, just like this. Open up the chest and take the papers from the side. You'll see this will give you Do the Legendary Monkey Part 2. This time starting at the bridge. Go up the hill here from where we started. Just go up here. At the 2 dead trees, we're going to turn left and we're going to keep progressing this way around the map. So we're going to progress to the bridge, which you see right up ahead of me. So we're going to go over the bridge and then we're looking for hanging lanterns. And as we run along this pathway, you'll see the hanging lanterns on the trees as we're running by. The third clue is a campfire. So keep proceeding along this road, and eventually you'll see there is a campfire on the left in the trees. And then you'll head up to this lantern over here, and you will then see a tree in the distance. The big tree right over here. You can't miss it. It's like the only open tree right over there. You can see Hope Island is there. The tree has a heart on it, just like this. Says Carla, and all you have to do is dig in front of it and dig up the chest of the treasure. Open up the chest and take the final directions for the final clues, and in your quest book, go to the next page for Do the Legendary Monkey Part 3. So now it's going to tell us to head southwest to the bay. The bay is where the ships are, so we're going to go along this pathway towards where the ships are. And is right over here. We're going to take the zip line, and then we're going to proceed down to the ship's area over there because we're looking for the red flags. And in case you didn't notice, red flags are right over there. So we're going to go past the red flags, and you'll see the next clue says that we'll pass a bunch of shipwrecks, which on the left, shipwrecks, and we're going to keep heading this direction until eventually we see a monster and a bunch of its remains. Which is on the bridge over here. Remains you can see on the floor. We're going to go across the bridge, and then we're going to make our way to the wagon over here, and in the wagon it says spin and look for the light, and if we look to our right, you'll see there is a distance between those rocks there, a little space. We're actually going to go through this light, through these rocks, very, very hidden, and we're going to dig right in front here. Dig up the chest, open it up, and you'll see we'll get the trophy of the legendary treasure huntery, and of course the portal Karina will appear, and you will have to give it to her. Of course, give her the trophy. And now you're going to make your way back to town, and you're going to go to the Mojo shop, and you're going to speak to Karina inside the shop. Once she's finished speaking, you can go ahead and pick up the Mojo potion, and we're going to go ahead and take this to the mansion where Guybrush is. So make your way to the mansion. You should know where this is. In the mansion, you're just going to go up the stairs, open up the door, and give it directly to Guybrush. Go on, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Oh. Almost, there you go. Oh, go ahead and give it to me. Once we're finished, you can go ahead and return to your
The trophy of legendary treasure huntery. Why, it's even more spectacular than I believed. And it will make a fine ingredient for a most exquisite elixir. With this final triumph, you've gathered everything I need to complete the greatest elixir of my illustrious career. Return to my shop, and together we shall free Guybrush from his curse.
Hey, you!
From a trial of discovery, a path home is revealed. From a trial of deceit, truth no longer concealed. From a trial of the sword, new strength shall now impart. The fog that clouds the mind flees from the courage of the heart. It is time. Return to the governor's mansion and confront Guybrush. Together, we shall expose the legend of Monkey Island as nothing more than the tall tales of a would-be pirate lord.
What's with all the commotion? I'm never gonna be able to finish my memoirs when everything's so noisy. Hey, I remember you, but the guards told me you'd left town.
It has been a long time, Guybrush Threepwood. Far longer than you know. Perhaps you would do me the honor of joining us in a toast. For old time's sake.
I guess a little refreshment couldn't hurt. What's in the bottle?
My own recipe, brewed for the legend of Monkey Island.
Well, I'll drink to that. Cheers! Ugh, tastes like breath mints mixed with cat sweat. I think I'll stick to grog. Oh, what's in this stuff?
The truth.
Oh yeah? Because I think the truth is gonna make me... Whoa, what the... why am I in the governor's mansion? Wait, I remember. LeChuck, his sword, and then... Everybody was there, cheering for me, calling me a legendary pirate just like I always wanted. But none of it was real. I've been such an idiot.
We all have dreams, Guybrush. Sometimes the hard part is knowing that you have to wake up.
Wake up? Elaine! If LeChuck thinks I'm still stuck in his fantasy world, he won't be expecting me to hunt him down. I'm gonna gather my things, find myself a ship, and rescue Elaine before it's too late.
Your plan is bold, but the Sea of the Damned is vast. LeChuck's vessel could be anywhere.
Now, if LeChuck's using memories of our past for his evil schemes, there's only one place he'll be hiding. Somewhere I still know how to reach. It's time I went back to Monkey Island. I know you came here to save me, but I can't leave just yet. Listen, you fought off LeChuck's crew. You completed the 3 trials. I could really use your help.
Now that the curse is broken, the people of Melee will no longer see Guybrush as the legend of Monkey Island. He'll need to make amends before he can depart. Return to the waters you call home. When Guybrush is ready to begin his journey, I shall make certain you are at his side.
This place may not be the actual Melee Island, but it sure feels real. Yeah.
Okay, explain this to me again. There's a legend of Monkey Island. Watch your step.